It's time for my vinyl update for January 2022. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to my first vinyl update of 2022. About 10 things I haven't already shown here, mixture of new and pre-loved, and then a few bits I have shown during the month. So as always, I'll start with the bits that I haven't already shown. And first up, we have the next in the series of PJ Harvey reissues. So this is her second Mercury Prize winning album, Let England Shake, which is scarily 12 years old this year. This magnificent album, one of my favourites of hers, but I will be doing a full PJ Harvey ranking once the reissue series is completed. And on that note, it does come with a download card, which I won't bother getting out. So all of this series I've been getting through A Slice of Vinyl, my local record shop. Oh, there we go, you can just about see it. That's better. And I was chatting with Kieran through Messenger about something else. He'd spotted a car out and about with a Prince sticker on it, and he wondered if it was me, and it wasn't, because I don't have a Prince sticker on my car. And he said, oh, I've just been messaged to say that PJ Harvey's in. I said, oh, great. I said, only one more to go after this, and that one's out on my birthday, because it's coming out on March 11th, which is my birthday. Left it at that. Went in to pick these up. Emma was there, his wife, who also works in the shop. And she says, happy birthday, she says. No, that's the next one. Oh, we've got a card for you. So I've now got a birthday card from him that I'm keeping safe until March. Bless them. This is the demos version, so as with all the reissues, they reissued the album on vinyl, not on CD, because the CDs are already available. And then an album of the demos for all the tracks from the album, and that's also available on CD, which I do also have. The only slight exception was Rid of Me, because that came with the 4-track demos album, which was a separate album that was released back in 1995 or whenever it was, but contains the demos to that album plus additional tracks as well. And the 2 albums with John Parrish haven't had demo albums. So yeah, looking forward to giving that a spin. Okay, we have an eBay purchase of a 7-inch single. It was only a couple of quid. It's a bit of a place filler. It's not in great condition. But this is Sheila E.'s A Love Bazaar, which is basically a duet with Prince. And the single is the album version split over 2 sides. So just A Love Bazaar and A Love Bazaar Part 2. So I haven't cleaned it or anything. And there is a scratch on it. But I don't know how it will affect play. That's upside down. Never mind. But yeah, there's only, as I say, a couple of quid, including postage. So it will do for now until I can find a nicer copy. Zavvi were doing a January sale. I mean, I find them vastly overpriced for a lot of stuff. So don't buy much from them, but occasionally I pick stuff up in their sales. And I was looking in their vinyl sale, and they had this, which I didn't know had been released. Merrily taking my shrink off without showing you what it is. So this is what it is. And that's the shrink sticker. So first vinyl edition of the complete score of the 1967 Casino Royale. Produced and mastered by Chris Malone, liner notes by Jeff Bond and Chris Malone, pressed on 2x 180-gram audiophile black vinyl limited edition from quartetrecords.com. So I have the original 1967 soundtrack album that I picked up from A Slice of Vinyl last year. But this, and I also have it on CD, and this basically replicates the CD from what I can see. So it's got side A, disc A, disc 1, that's the word phrase I'm looking for. The first disc is a replica of the original soundtrack album, which has got stuff in the wrong order and isn't complete. And then the second disc is all the extra stuff that wasn't on the original album. And I think, if I remember correctly, yeah, I think it's all of it in the right order, I think. But it's really nice. It's still fairly expensive. It was in the 30s, I think. But it's a double album. Nice liner notes, lots of great imagery. Possibly my favourite Bond poster. This is... Oh, I'm hesitating because I will be doing a James Bond soundtrack ranking at some point. But let's say this is top 5, certainly. Polyline sleeves as well. And it also comes with a little sheet with a lovely picture of Ursula Andress, and then some more sleeve notes. And the second disc is the same but on a different colour. No colour label, not... It's black vinyl as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, really happy to have picked that one up. Okay, so slice of vinyl. Kieran bought a collection from, spookily, Martin, but not me, although Matthew Clark did wonder if it was me and messaged me. But as I pointed out, there was no way I would ever have had Simply Red in my collection. But there was one album in there that I didn't even know it had a vinyl release. So I messaged him, and thankfully nobody else had nabbed it, so he put that by for me. And then when I went to pick that up, I also had a little browse and picked up a few others from this collection. So the one I didn't know had a vinyl release for £20, less my discount, so 18. Robbie Williams is The Heavy Entertainment Show. So if you don't include the Christmas album, this was his last studio album. Go on, scare me how long ago this was. 2016. Really strong album. Bit of a... I'll say return to form. I don't dislike any of his albums, but they got a bit samey for a while. But this album, he deliberately set out to record an album entirely made up of songs that could be singles. And I feel he succeeded. It's a really strong album. The actual singles from it, Party Like a Russian did quite well. Love My Life did really well, and it's a great, great song. I'm sure there was another one, but I can't remember which one it was, to be honest. I mean, this looks like it's sort of been played once. So yeah, very happy to get that in my collection. So there's only one Robbie album that is available on vinyl that I don't have at the moment, which is Swing When You're Winning. So I need to pick that up. Yeah, so this was also part of that collection for £8 less my discounts, so £7.20. ABC's Lexicon of Love. This will go in the classic album series. A bit of a connection, but I did see ABC supporting Robbie Williams on 2 occasions, I think. Same tour, twice in one tour, I seem to recall. And very good they were too. Obviously, you know, there's some classic songs on here that everybody knows. Whether they know them or not. Look of Love, Poison Arrow, and All of My Heart. But widely regarded as a classic pop album. So that will go in, as I say, in that series. Then Couple of Madness. So and sort of later madness. This is, again, I'm going to say scarily, yeah. No, this was also 2016. This is Can't Touch Us Now for £15, so £13.50. Nice textured sleeve, really good condition. The whole collection, I mean, you probably saw a bit of ring wear on ABC, but a lot of it was fairly new vinyl and in good to excellent condition. Hadn't even noticed. This has got a Sound of Vinyl download card. Whether it will work remains to be seen. Inner. So I'm getting there with Madness. There's still a couple of albums I need. Might not literally be a couple, but at least 2, possibly 3 or 4. But a couple of those are ultra rare and go for a fair bit of money on vinyl. So we'll have to see about those. I might end up just getting those on CD. But I might have to splurge for completeness sake. Can't remember what they used as a single on this. And then this is Mad Not Mad, which was from 1985. So I don't, not really later on this one, but after their real heyday. But I mean, it's got Yesterday's Men, Uncle Sam on it. I think Sweetest Girl might have been a single as well. I might be wrong there. But this was the first time that they were down to the 6-piece. And this was 12, so £10.80. So yeah, it was only, what was that, 4 items, so I didn't bother doing a haul video for that. Next up is another eBay purchase, and it's another 7-inch single for Record Store Day Black Friday 2021. There was a US only release that I needed, and I do mean needed because it's a collection piece. This has got possibly the worst design ever to it, because it's just impossible to see pretty much anything on it. So this is, actually the reflection does it a favour, but this is a 7-inch single of No Time to Die, Billie Eilish's theme to the Bond film. I do have, so it was released over here originally in over various dates, as they were trying to, as the film kept moving. I have the 7-inch single on 3 different coloured vinyl. Yes, plus it's on all the soundtrack albums as well. But this, it's another release anyway, which I need for the collection. But this has got 2 different versions of the theme on it, which, it's all that. How are you meant to read that? It's ridiculous. Even if I took it out the shrink, it's still barely legible. I don't think it's much better on the actual disc, if I recall. No, not really. So what this has got on it is version live at the Brits, and I think it's a demo, the other one. Yeah, that's live at the Brits. Yeah, the unreleased original demo. So, as far as I'm aware, this is the only place. Maybe you might be able to download them, but physically, I think this is the only way to get those versions. So, as I say, I needed it for the collection. I can't remember exactly what I paid, but it was more than £20, which for a 7-inch single is ridiculous. But I really needed it for completeness' sake. Okay, two more things that I haven't already shown, both Matt Berry. So this is a new release, came out last week. This is a 12-inch single of Summer Sun and Like Stone, which are two tracks from Blue Elephant. These are remixed by Sean Lennon. So I bought this directly from Acid Jazz, as I tend to buy his releases where possible. Just standard black 12-inch single. And then they announced that they'd found some copies, basically, of one of his other albums on vinyl that I didn't already have on vinyl. So this is for Small Hours from 2016. There's a lot of 2016 albums in this update, which I have on signed CD. Certainly on CD, I think I've got a signed copy. But nice to have on vinyl. Nothing overly extravagant. Black vinyl. Okay, so that's all the stuff I haven't already shown. I got a very kind, generous VCLT package from Michael, aka CP, who sent me a load of 7-inch singles. I'll quickly just whiz through without showing any detail on them, but if you want to see them in more depth, then watch the unboxing video for this. Okay, so we have this. I will actually show because it's just so cool. This is a laser etched 7-inch of Split Ends One Step Ahead. There's also a signed sticker from Waterfront in there. We have Adamant or Adam and the Ants Ant Wrap. Jilted John. I can never remember which was the A and which was the B. Does it even say? That's the A. True Love. Backed with I Was a Prepubescent demo single. Ooh. Radio Stars and Stop It. The Mission Beyond the Pale. The Alarm Rescue Me in a poster bag. The Alarm Presence of Love. Mark Almond Only the Moment clear vinyl. Mark Almond Stories of Johnny. I'm struggling to read in the font. And Jesus Jones Never Enough limited edition skateboard sticker pack. Blue Zone Thinking About His Baby. Is that right? Yeah, Thinking About His Baby. So that's early Lisa Stansfield. Mark Almond Ruby Red. I vary between saying almond and almonds, and so whichever I say in this video, as I say, I vary. Kid Creole and my Coconuts, I'm a Wonderful Thing, Baby. 7-inch pitch disc. Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, Too Many Games. A promo disc for Chris Rea's white label promo, Chris Rea's Let's Dance. Mark Almond Melancholy Rose 2 times 7-inch pack. Blue Zone Thinking About His Baby again. This is a 5-inch record picture disc. He did send me this with the last batch of stuff that he sent me as well, so I now have 2 copies of that. The Christians Born Again Remix limited edition envelope pack with 7-inch single poster and badge, which are all in there. In fact, it was sealed. The Alarm Sold Me Down the River in this fold down, whatever this is, poster type pack. The Alarm again, limited edition collector's pack. Includes sticker and 5 postcards. No, it was this that was still sealed. I had to open. And finally, to Powell and, oh, I've forgotten which single this is again. Road to Our Dream with a patch. So that was very kind, very generous, hugely appreciated. And finally, and again I did an unboxing of this, I treated myself to the George Harrison vinyl box set. Ooh. If you want to see the records on this, watch my unboxing. I'm not going to get them all out now, but it contains all his studio albums, so Wonderwall Music, Electronic Sound, All Things Must Pass, Living in the Material World, Dark Horse, Extra Texture, Read All About It, 33 and a Third, George Harrison, Somewhere in England, Gone Troppo. Move the belly band so I can read the rest. Cloud 9, Brainwashed, and then it's got the Live in Japan double album, and then it also has 2 12-inch picture discs for When We Was Fab and Got My Mind Set on You. And it's just an excellent package. They're all in replica of the original sleeves, all 180 gram heavyweight vinyl, all in sealed polyline sleeves, just all excellent, really. So that was it. That was my January haul. Apart from a VCLT and this beastie, not really as much as usual. Not really a deliberate, although I am running out of space, but not really a deliberate thing, just not as much about what I wanted, basically, you know. The collection's filling. I need fewer things to plug the gaps now. So we'll see what February brings. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.